The Jeep Surfski World Series is proudly presented by Jeep Apparel, Lux Mauritius Surf Ski Week, and White Hot Media. It's the fifth race on the 2014 Surfski World Series, and 200 of the world's best paddlers head to Mauritius for the Mauritius Ocean Classic.
The event's been going, this is the sixth year of it. It started off as a very, very small event. We came here because they had fantastic winds and a great location, splits between Australia and South Africa, so accommodation's good, airfares are great. We've got close to 200 paddlers out here this time. Unfortunately, we've got, for the bottom end of the field, we've got heavy conditions, strong swell, very strong winds. But for the top end of the field is exactly what we want, and this is what Mauritius is about. This is what the race is essentially about, the top guys getting tested to their limits.
I'm Albert, the manager of Lux Sports, which is part of Lux Resorts Hotel Groups, and we are in partnership and co-organizing many sports events on the island, including trail running, marathon, cycling week, triathlon, and also the Lux Mauritius Surfski Week and the Mauritius Ocean Classic, which is our second biggest event of the year, of our calendar, which is nearly becoming one of the biggest. As we can see the turnout this year, we had 160 entrants and a little bit more. Our aim is to try to have these sports travelers in Mauritius participating in tournaments, special sports events, which we set up with our partners every year.
Mauritius is known as one of the best paddling and diving destinations on the planet, and athletes got to sample this the day before the race.
Super excited to be going out of Black River with the JPH Boathouse's crew for this dolphin dive.
I've got the meters pretty much maxing out right now. It's me and where I'm supposed to be for the rest of my life, I think.
The surfski lifestyle takes paddlers to some of the most pristine locations in the world. With massive conditions predicted for race day, it was the perfect way to get their minds off the finish at Le Mans.
As always, the diving in Mauritius is super clean, and yeah, can't complain. We've had really good dolphins this morning. Definitely something you need to do when you head to Mauritius. This western side of the island is amazing, and yeah, even down that southern end, anywhere between Le Mans and sort of Tamarin, the diving is pretty surreal.
We have the start of the 6th edition of the Mauritius Ocean Classic. We've got about an hour to go before the start. The guys are doing the check-in here at Sunshine. Looking out to sea, I think everyone's very, very excited for the conditions. We've got some amazing diamond come through, the wind's blowing. K-race down through the Le Mans pass to Lux Le Mans. And yeah, it's going to be all out from the go. The first day out into the runs is going to have an advantage, so I think the start's going to be very important. and the first stoke getting out into those bumps is going to have a huge advantage. So a lot of pressure on the start, and I think today's going to be one of the funnest paddles we've ever had. I know that a lot of the paddlers have been doing training runs on the course the last couple of days, and the conditions have just been amazing. I think yesterday was one of the best paddles I've ever had in Mauritius in the 5 or 6 years we've been coming here, and I think today's going to be no different.
The buoy on this side, just another 5 meters to my right. There's a big rock. You don't want to go there. Okay. All right, so you can do a warm up. Look at the course. You've got half an hour.
This is my 6th time here in Mauritius. I love it, love being here. And since the first time we haven't had conditions like this. So we've been waiting for it for a long time. They've been due and finally we've got them. So I think you'll see smiles on a lot of guys' faces. And it's what we enjoy. Nice wind, up our backside, pushing us the whole way, surfing fun. Pretty excited.
Definitely ready. The conditions have turned up. What everyone's predicting is blowing. Nice wind, nice swell. And the competition's really strong, so it's going to be a tough race.
The race will start at Sancho. This place, normally famous for its surfing, today plays host to 200 paddlers from around the world. The calm inner bay hiding what is to come further out to sea. Conditions for the race are simply epic. 10 feet seas are backed up by 30-knot winds, and it's all pointing towards the finish at Le Mans. Starts are batched with the front row of paddlers seeded as per the current World Series rankings, as will the second row, then followed by the rest. There's no hesitation at the start, and the elite paddlers get stuck into a furious pace right away, all looking to be the first into the runs to gain an advantage early on. Immediately we see the Mocker brothers take to the front, and an all too familiar tactic, with Matt Bowman, Sean Rice, Barry Lewin and Jean-Luc Mauvise all in the front pack. We caught up with the current World Series rankings leader Jasper Mocker.
Cool, so this year on the World Series, it's a lot of the races that have been on the World Series before. The races mainly that were chosen this year were the races that gave the best downwind conditions, and naturally Mauritius was one of those. It's the fifth race of the year. And I mean everybody's here. We're probably missing a couple Australians, and Hank McGregor from South Africa is not here. But beside that, all the top guys are here. So everybody's going to be keen to get good points. The races are ranked in terms of competitors and prize money as to how many points you get, and Mauritius is one of the big ones. So if you want to win the series, you want to win this race. Previous years in this race the wind has blown in the week, and then for the race it's actually gone down a bit. But this year the wind's looking great the whole week. We've had amazing runs all the way down to Le Mans where the finish is, and the wind's blowing right through the race. So really in terms of this race, I can't remember a better one. My whole life I've tried to just do what my brother has done. In the last 2 years, it's sort of come to the point where I've started racing him and challenging him, and it's been really nice. There hasn't been any any animosity or anything. Like, I think we've managed to keep it very amicable and healthy. You know, we push each other in training and we push each other in racing, which is very nice. You know, he's been the defending World Surf Ski Series champion for the last 4 years. And I got off to a very good start this year. I won the 2 races in Australia and then I won in Guadeloupe. So I'm leading the series, you know. So one or two more big wins and I might have it wrapped up. But by no means it's going to be easy. It's going to be hard.
Just a few kilometers in now, the women's paddlers fighting for the lead, along with the conditions, as massive swells and strong winds threaten to either make or break their day on the water. Nikki Mocker, no stranger to big seas, holds the lead, but not far back is Nicole Russell and Danica Bartho, both looking very capable in this big sea. We caught up with Nikki prior to the race.
Okay, hi, I'm Nikki Mocker. I'm here for the Mauritius Ocean Classic 2014. I'm here from Cape Town Fishhook and I'm really looking forward to Saturday. We've had some classic diamond runs this week and Saturday is looking like it's going to be perfect for everyone. The runs are perfect, the swell's perfect, so it's going to be a great, quick, fun race. So with the downwind and the more skill involved, I'm still in with the shot. I think I'd like to think that. It's obviously more skill-based. There's a lot of fitness involved, but with the big swell and stuff, it goes down to more experience as well. So I think I'm in with a 50-50 chance tomorrow. So I'm actually really looking forward to it. I love racing and I love being here, so it's going to be a fun morning. I would say the other Nikki, there's 2 Nikkis here this weekend. Yeah, Nikki Mocker and Nikki Russell. She's come up through the ranks amazingly well. She's been training super hard. She's flying. Yesterday we did a short pre-race and she was cooking. So I'm hoping that my years on her will help. Another one, Danica, she's also cooking as well. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be the closest race so far that the Mauritius Ocean Classics had. So yeah, I think it's going to be no room for error, no mistakes, and we're going to have to take chances at the reef pass possibly, because I think we're going to be getting there quite close together.
The men's races were setting a blistering pace, and David Mocker was quite simply making it look a little too easy. He holds the lead 8 kilometers in. But not far away on his outside, brother Jasper, Matthew Bowman and ICF world champion Sean Rice were stalking him like prey, ready to pounce on any mistake. Amazing runs here in Mauritius, showing what downwind racing is truly meant to be like.
Right, I'm David Mocker and I'm here at the 6th edition of the Mauritian Ocean Classic. It's 2014 and I can't believe it's 6 years since we've been having this race. It has really certainly grown in stature over the last 6 years. I remember coming here and we had maybe 50 paddlers doing the event, or 60 paddlers, and this year we're up at 150 plus people doing the race. The Mauritius Ocean Classic is the 5th race in the World Surf Ski Series. There's 12 events around the world, and these events primarily are around 20 to 25 kilometers open ocean downwind paddling. They form the pinnacle events of surf ski paddling worldwide. There's about 30 international surf ski races in the world. Only 12 of them qualify to be World Surf Ski races, World Surf Ski Series races, because of the type of conditions that they offer. My brother Jasper is leading the series, and he's got the Midas touch at the moment. Just about any race that he enters, he wins or does well in, and it's great for me to see. You know, I'm happy for him to do well, but that doesn't mean that I compete any less hard against him. So we'll be going at each other. I suppose any training session that we do, because we train quite a lot together in Cape Town, in Fishhook, where we're from, and every training session turns out to be a World Series race, just about. So we, I guess when it comes to race day, it's like going out training together. But you know, it's not just Jasper. There's a few other guys that are in the running. For us top guys, the conditions in Mauritius are perfect for an exceptional diamond race, and you're going to see a true surf ski paddler taking out this event.
That
Okay, this is close.
was one of the
Look at
hardest
that
races of my
finish.
life. Beating my brother, you know you're gonna have to almost kill yourself to beat him, and I almost did. Jeez, that was hard, but I'm very happy. And I almost did.
Okay, this is close. Look at that finish. Number 1, Reese Baker, and number 4,
How was it? I said to lose it in the sprint on flat water, but I suppose that's how it goes, eh? Jasper's a stronger paddler today, and well done to him. He's winning everything he paddles, so
this is going to be
good.
very close.
Well done to him.
Harder than expected, but I should expect it by now because it's always the same. That was fantastic, that's what we want in the sport. We love it when the ocean's alive, we love it when the wind's blowing, we love it when the surf's big, and we had all of that. Clean water, tough racing, don't get any better.
Yeah, I just had a brilliant race. Came towards the pass and there were 4 of us really close together. Jasper and David just had a brilliant last K leading into the pass, and they entered first. And unfortunately, about 500 meters before the pass, it came over the top of a big run and took a swim. It just shows how big the conditions are out there, and not to take the safety for granted. And I managed to jump back on, but lost a couple hundred meters. And from there, just consolidated, played nice and safe on the waves coming in, and I managed to get 4th.
That was lots of fun. The end was quite stressful because I don't know where the other girls are, and I realised that when you're in the front of the race, you actually have to know where you're going. Normally the girls just follow, and I was out in front, and I was like, when are these guys going to catch me? So yeah, it was a great race, and yeah, fantastic, yeah.
You know, I think that was probably the best race I ever did in terms of conditions, and it really was unreal. You know, we can't hope for better conditions like that. In terms of my personal race, you know, Matt and David were pushing the pace the whole way. Like David was in the lead the whole way. 98% of the race he was leading, and I was barely hanging on to Matt and David. They were just surfing so well, and you know, I just had to trust my instincts to try and stay with them. Then I think the big moment for me was at Le Mans. I got a wave, nice big wave there that got me away from Matt, and I caught up to David, and then it was just up to the 2 of us on the flat water, and I just had to get everything I had, and I managed to put them on the line. But I haven't done a closer race. In terms of surf racing, it's the closest I've ever been. So unreal race. It's hectic to race like that against your brother. You know, obviously, if I can second like he did, I would have been hell of a disappointed. But yeah, geez, what a tough race.